Hey, stop!
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight I'm going to be reporting about this thug who decided to attack a black woman while she was trying to do her J.O.B. I'm going to go to the Washington Post to read to you guys what all went down because this incident went viral, but there is a lot that goes on before the viral clip that we see. And I'm going to go to the Washington Post to read it to you. But before I read you guys the step-by-step of what happened leading up, I'm going to show y'all the video. Here it goes.
John!
Wait!
Hey, no! Let her go.
Stop fucking playing with me! 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 Pussy ass nigga! Pussy ass nigga, play with it! I'm on that shit! 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 I'm not going home, man! Bitch, I'm on that shit! Stop playing with me! Stop fucking playing with me! I'm calling the police! Where my phone at? Man, where my phone at?
I'm on her ass fire right now.
No, you're finna go to jail!
Jasmine.
You get your head
I
out of
didn't
the
console you. I was just asking you a fucking question.
Bitch!
So
No,
you
you got
run
it.
your goddamn mouth. So you're gonna give me a goddamn refund.
I mean, my jaw literally dropped at the entitlement and the privilege that he felt that he just could do and put his hands on people and then demand for her to get fired. Like, are you kidding me? And just when I thought that we were going to leave this behavior in 2018, it continues on over, and it was all happening New Year's night going into New Year's Day, and it's just a mess. I did a 2018 year in review, and in that I talked about how we were going to leave the permit patties, the barbecue Beckys, and everybody else who was using their privilege to try to weaponize against black people, and then we got this. And if you haven't seen my 2018 year in review, you need to go and check it out right now because I got some juicy stuff in there that I did not report on, so you might want to catch up on some of the tea that you might have missed. But anyways, let me go on over to the Washington Post to read to y'all what went down before this clip and how things escalated heavily after the camera stopped rolling. Okay, so the Washington Post did a little digging and they found the woman who recorded this incident, and they wanted to figure out how things led up to where they led up to. Okay, so according to them, the witness said she doesn't normally go to fast food chains, but it was New Year's Eve and she needed somewhere to use the restroom and buy a drink. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I'm gonna just input she or the witness wherever they put her last name to replace her last name because I don't even want to even chop it up. But anyways, it says, so she stopped Sunday afternoon at a McDonald's in St. Petersburg, Florida. She noticed it was nearly empty inside, save for a middle-aged man who had just gotten his order and was walking over to the condiments. When the man saw there was no plastic straws, however, he got upset and began walking back to the counter to berate a cashier, according to her. Okay, so basically what happened was he realized that there was no straws on the floor, and he went back to curse out and talk bad to the employee, and the employee in turn told him that the law said that they do not have to keep the straws in the lobby. So a quote from her says, she told him that it's the law now that they're not supposed to have the straws in the lobby. The witness told the Washington Post in a phone interview Wednesday, he said there's no such law, when actually there was a law passed, and the St. Petersburg City Council voted last month to ban plastic straws by 2020, beginning with a grace period in 2019 in which customers must specifically request plastic straws at city businesses. So apparently there is a law. So I guess you have to just simply request one and they'll give you one, but they don't have them on the floor. But him being entitled, he felt like there was no such law and she was just making it up, and he wanted to take matters into his own hands. So the witness watched as an insult-ridden, profanity-laced argument about straws escalated between the counter, a tall white man, and the employee, a young black woman. That's when she pulled out her phone. I said, "This is getting a little heated here," the witness told the Post. "I better get my camera ready in case somebody needs to know what happened." As soon as the witness began recording, the argument turned physical. In her video, the man can be seen leaning across the counter and grabbing the McDonald's cashier until she lurches forward. For a moment, the employee seems to stumble, then regains her balance and begins flinging punches at the man. And then it says, other people can be heard shouting, "Let her go," and "Stop." After 15 seconds, another McDonald's employee walks around the end of the counter and pulls the customer back until he lets the woman go. The employee continues shouting as she is escorted away by a coworker, while a man in McDonald's uniform steps up to the counter and addresses the belligerent customer. Moments after the altercation, the employee returns to the counter area to look for her phone. And then at this point, this is when he shouted to the manager and said that he wanted her fired. And then it says, this prompts the woman to retort, "No, you're going to jail." The man then screams more profanities at her. And so we're just going to fast forward to now. He has been charged and booked. You touch somebody and you will be dealt with. That's what happens with entitlement. You don't realize that entitlement doesn't cover your ass all the time. There's sometimes when the consequences and repercussions will come back to bite you for putting your hands on people when, in fact, there was a law put in place. She wasn't lying to you, but the entitlement, he felt like she was just making it up. So this escalated. This escalated from what we seen on that viral clip. So apparently, according to the witness, it got so bad to where they had to physically take him out of the store. So according to her, it says he came back in the store and went behind the counter and got in the manager's face, the witness said. And another employee, a bigger guy, he actually grabbed the guy and put him outside the door and locked the door. By the time the police arrived, the man had left McDonald's, she said. The witness said she spoke with police and later shared the video with family members. Her son and daughter asked if they could post the video online, and the witness agreed, hoping someone might be able to identify the customer. And then the witness further said, "I was disappointed the guy got away," the witness says. "It was the right thing to do. Some people say the customer is always right. The cashier was a young girl. I wanted her to keep her job. I wanted the guy to be caught." The video garnered millions of views after the witness children posted it on Facebook and after it was shared by the Atlanta Black Star, an online magazine. Later Sunday evening, police arrested Daniel Willis Taylor, a transient man who had turned 40 the day before the incident. The Washington Post should actually say a thug man. But anyways, according to an arrest affidavit from St. Petersburg's police department, there were no weapons found on him and there was indication that he was under the influence of alcohol, police said. He was under the influence of privilege and entitlement. Taylor was charged with 2 counts of simple battery in order to stay away from the McDonald's restaurant and avoid contact with the employee. He is currently awaiting trial in the Pinellas County Jail, records show. Arrest records also indicate there was further violence not captured on video. And that's what I kind of shared a little bit ago. It says the victim was kicked in the stomach by the defendant and was complaining of pain, police stated in the affidavit. The defendant was being escorted out of the business by management due to him battering another employee and causing a disturbance. The defendant kicked the victim in the stomach while she was standing near the exit. Calls to the St. Petersburg McDonald's were not answered Wednesday morning. A McDonald's representative did not respond to specific questions sent by email, including what protocol employees should follow if a customer turns violent, but said instead the company was fully cooperating with the police. Our highest priority is always the safety and well-being of our employees and customers at our restaurants, McDonald's said in a statement. Meanwhile, the witness said she is glad her cell phone video may have helped capture what transpired. Though some online have criticized the other McDonald's employee for not doing more to physically restrain the customer, the witness said she felt they did all they could have safely done in the moment. I don't really have any criticisms about the way the staff handled it, the witness said. I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. I just hope the customer gets some help and his anger issues resolved. So that is the report according to the Washington Post. Apparently this thug has been booked and is currently in jail awaiting trial, and rightfully so. His privilege and entitlement came back to bite him in his rear end. What do you guys think about this situation? Because there's oftentimes that these viral moments happen and we don't get to know everything that led up to, before, and after the clip that we see that goes viral. So what do you guys think now that we have the full story from the witness who was there and everything like that? What do you guys think about this situation? I want to know in the comment section. All right, guys, that's all for this video. Stay tuned for more celebrity news and gossip. But in order to do that, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button right now. You know, we are coming with the heat all 2019. So if you want to be up to date on any of the drama and everything like that, hit that like button right now and hit that subscribe button so that you are up to date on the latest tea. All right, guys, peace.